name of Christ, someone help me! You... what have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget, puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head, one in particular, that of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal, not for our poisonous kiss, not even for the lies you tell yourself. No, it's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good. Abomination! Jonathan, kill him. Revel in your true nature. Come to me, Jonathan. You don't need to rot in this grave. Kid, you've burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster! What have you done? Rest in peace, monster. Because you spared Sean Hampton, don't expect the same mercy from me! You killed me, brother! Kiss me again. Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood. Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
I'm so tired.
As for me,
Will this shift never
I'm an
end?
idiot.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor?
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no...
Pembroke Hospital.
It's not me you have to
How painful.
So painful I'd rather...
I'll let you get some...
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, Mr.
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean...
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my...
Tell me about yourself.
I don't want to talk.
I have to go now, sir. But
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening.
Do you need my...
I would have been
There is no shame in...
any doctor.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Good evening.
And good evening.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous.
Then you
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Doc.
Tell me, Waverley, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's...
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
Why do you wish to leave?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be...
Other people may say that's too conservative a point of view.
conservative. And what are you going to say to Mr. Fiddick if he loses his arm because of the operation? Because that's what's going to happen if the surgery is a failure.
And are you not afraid?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. I strong...
Other people...
Conservative.
Thank you for your... Good evening.
I need blood.
Do you require my services?
My condition.
Would you say...
No,
Do you...
of course not.
Do you require my service?
My condition.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical...
I'm afraid...
No.
Thank you, Dr.
How would you describe...
It's serious. I wish I...
You... How long?
were long enough to see that the...
You'd be
Sorry.
How is the Pembroke stuff?
Not well.
Why it...
Milton's not...
How is the Pembroke...
Not well.
What?
I don't...
Goodbye.
Discussed on every street corner. The daily routine.
Good evening.
Evening.
Soldier,
Not real.
I will see you later.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever. I wonder why the Goswicks came here in the first place.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical...
I will be fine.
No.
I'll try.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if...
We fought for England, but England won't fight for us.
Do you need medical...
Afraid
Grab...
you're working at...
Of
course I...
What kind...
I believe it. What's complicated?
Can you speak...
Rats, sir. I'm not giving...
Perhaps he needs...
Could you speak to...
What...
War what?
Did you know...
No.
I've...
Yeah.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under two...
Go on.
It's not...
I see.
No.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I am not your champion!
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary!
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment. It's locked, all right.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them! Murdering bastard!
This is not a place for you, sir.
It's locked.